Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm putting together a hand-tied bouquet using all artificial flowers, which I love to use. I'm going to be using some of these kind of creamy white sunflowers. I have some cream-colored roses, some peach-colored roses in various tones, assorted greenery, some paper white cosmos, and what else have I got? These green alien globes as well. So I'm gonna start off with bifocal flower, which will obviously be the sunflower. I know roses tend to be more expensive than sunflowers, and you kind of like to showcase your more expensive flower, but sunflowers are a hard show to compete with. They just demand attention with that big brown center, and then with the cream colored petals around it, it just pops out. It's too hard to hide and too big. If they were smaller, I might be able to use them as not the focal flower, but they definitely steal the show. So I start off with the sunflowers, my focal flower. I put in some spiral eucalyptus around the outside of it to kind of hold and build my bouquet. I do like to use hydrangeas or other greenery, baby's breath, something like that, that's more of a filler background flower that is full and airy, because I can kind of wiggle my stems in that to keep them from spinning around in my hand or losing their place. And then I just build it from there on out. It's kind of a duller color palette. There's a lot of creams and whites, so just trying to space everything out evenly. The peach colored roses are going to demand your eye's attention too, so you have to be careful to space those out as well. You can create depth by raising one of the flowers over the others. Like you could pop out the peach colored roses if you want to give them more attention. In that case, you want to make sure the darker peach colored roses are more towards the center or top or the focal area. I originally had the cosmos popping out a little bit more. I thought it gave it more of an airy feeling, but as I moved along, they kind of worked down in my hand, and I kind of just went for the traditional roundy moundy style. And then along the base of the bouquet, or the collar of the bouquet, I'm tucking in a few silk fall leaves, some lamb's ear, and then I have this beautiful I'm not even sure what kind of greenery it is. I almost want to say like a myrtle or a huck, but it's an artificial stem, but it's in like a plastic rubber form almost, so it doesn't necessarily look artificial, but I like using it because it's got a lot of movement to it. And if you can add in that little bit of movement, a little bit of jiggle to it, it makes the bouquet appear more lifelike, just giving the effect of what a real flower would give. And then putting this together, I mean, all these flowers actually can be found in fresh as well. If you can't find like a cream colored sunflower, you can do a Gerbera daisy, which has that black center and has kind of the cream petals around it too. And it's very similar. Of course, you can have the peach colored roses. We used to call them Oceana roses, was the type that we use, and those tend to stay closed a little bit longer. And then cosmos could easily be like a daisy or a mum in there too. Green allium, I'm not quite sure. That might be one that you can't replace, but I'm certain there's something similar out there that you could use. Once I have everything all arranged, I'm going to tie it off with a chenille stem. For the handle, I measure about 2 hands width down, and then I'll wrap the stem. And there you go. Made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching.